Howdy! My... mountains, my valleys, and my non-binary passes. It's me. One second. I need to fix my color. I could change. I could make. Oh. Ah. Ah. This is fun. Anyways, it's me, Creed. Hi. Yeah, turn. And today I'm joined by the most, mountainous. It's...
Hi.
Why aren't you on screen? There we go. I gotta turn off all these filters. Why is Barbecue Pistol here? Because Barbecue Pistol's allowed. For the record, what we've been listening to is the soundtrack to Manel Vuitton Saga. Pause that. A game for the Taito, I believe. Or something like that. Might have been the NES. Was it for the NES or something before that? Yeah, it was by Taito. It was for the Manel Vuitton Saga. It was for the Famicom and the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Wait, have I said anything yet?
Which is the same thing. No, you've not.
Oh, I just ignored you when you did the thing?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
It's because you hate me, and you hate me, and also you hate me.
I blacked out. I wasn't there when you said that.
I'm replacing you with Barbecue Pistol.
No.
Barbecue Pistol never lets me down. Anyways, today we are continuing our excursion into the Gate. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. And we're in the final chapter. Wink, 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 wink. Wink.
Clink.
Ratchet and Son.
Why does he come in here and then leave 5 seconds later? I don't understand.
Who?
Ringtail.
Oh, was Ringtail in here?
Yeah.
I did not see this. I did not see this.
I agree with Jaden. You can't censor me like this.
Setting that up. There you go. I don't think Barbecue Pistol deserves those. Barbecue Pistol is resting in power. Like... you guys are so fucking rude. Censor Mako's extremist ideas. Mako is a bit of an extremist. He says things like, we should completely destroy the fabric of reality.
I didn't say that. I said, what if I made a sci-fi thing where civilization's goal was to do that?
Mako,
don't do this.
Mako, we all know if you state something should exist in fiction, that means you fully endorse it in real life and think that everybody should do it.
I'm not an anti-existentialist, I'm just very afraid of the universe. I don't think I'm an anti-existentialist. I try not to be. I think I'm not. Alright, I can accept this.
You're haunted by the ghost of Barbecue Pistol. Mako's an extreme, he believes in SpongeBob. We're not getting into that again.
All he said was I believe in him, that he exists.
We're not getting into it again.
Are you saying he doesn't exist?
Alright guys, let's get into episode 4. Whoa. Are you ready, Muck?
I think...
How's it gonna start? The girl. Let her go! It's the beginning, so we don't know how voices work yet.
My guess is Edgeworth. No.
No, it's some sort of a women. Shut up, come closer and I'll kill her. Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Bagangagus. The fact that was in sepia implies it happened a while ago.
I guess.
It's me, Penis Wright. I'm reading through the file on Old Court Case. It was the first case of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey. Fugitive data.
This is computers.
Name Terry Falls. Charged kidnapping, murder, sentence death penalty.
Did he fall?
Yes. After escaping, Falls met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. Recaptured on Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after his escape. Very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broken out of prison. That was a whole year before me and I ever met. Six years earlier, Mia Fey, first trial. February 16th, 9:24 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 4.
I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna die. I never should have accepted this case.
He believes that the Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Krusty Krab, yeah, 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 pizza is the pizza, yeah, yeah, for you and me. Dude straight up ballin'! 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 Dude straight up
We're probably
ballin'!
gonna have Winston Payne here. I guess I'll be this guy.
Dude straight up ballin'! Dude straight up ballin'! Dude straight up ballin'!
Anyway,
Dude straight up ballin'! Dude straight up ballin'! Dude straight up ballin'! Dude straight up ballin'! Dude straight up ballin'!
Ah, good morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia.
I did not. I swear, I can nobody.
Harry Falls, my first client. Sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him.
Fun fact, if you're ever on death row, remember that you could just kill people and they'll be forced to try you, and because you have the legal right to a trial, they can't kill you yet because you need to attend your own trial.
So why did you escape anyway?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Why is he eating the ball? I didn't expect this guy to dunk that shit.
This is a caveman.
Jesus, how did it take the state 5 years to kill you? Because people aren't killed immediately on death row? Do you not know how death row works? Like, they don't just, as soon as you're sentenced to death, you're not, like, killed, like, ASAP. You're normally in there for a bit of time to make sure that all the paperwork goes through and that there's no errors.
I did not. I can nobody.
What's up with this guy's eye?
I live a lie. I didn't escape from nowhere.
But Mr. Falls, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago.
Ugh. Sorry, I told a little lie.
Oh boy.
But why you do it? I never killed nobody.
Sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right? I can't keep doing the eeks. I'm really sorry.
He sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was tricked to tell you. A woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear, I didn't kill her. I could never do that.
How much you want to bet that that cop in that other scene was the one who set this guy up, and then when he escaped and probably had information that would be useful, that's why she shot him.
Maybe. He's also biting a ball. 2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. And about 8 hours later, the policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. The police believe that Terry Falls did it. After you escaped, did you meet a policewoman?
Yeah, I did. There's a reason I escaped.
So that much is true. Did meet with the victim.
I didn't kill her!
They this call it a police wagon even then? Yeah, police wagon is just the term for it. The police wagon, or the paddy wagon, is the prisoner transport vehicle for the police.
She was alive when I left. She was alive. It's true.
I can trust him, right? I mean, I should.
Your client, you're supposed to trust them. Regardless of if you think they did it or not, you have to believe that they are innocent. You can get them the best possible outcome for somebody who would be. Huh?
Huh.
Oh.
You son of a bitch!
You're not going to figure out the truth by just staring at the guy.
My first thought when I saw the fit in the hair, and you're not going to get this, Mako, but anyone in chat who might, Ace from 999.
Why are you here?
Came to see how a little kitten was doing all alone in the big, scary lion's den. So maybe you'd like someone to play with.
Where is Mr. Grossberg?
Dead.
An old man is probably still in bed. But he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep. Not good enough. Oh, it's me, Diego Armando.
Diego Armando. The last syllables in that is Godot.
Yeah, like I've done a funny voice for every like white foreigner. But I can't do a funny Mexican voice. I'm not allowed to do that. And also it's too late anyway. I didn't say. So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices, is here for me.
No, you got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine an escaped death row convict for a first client.
Yeah, thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it, though.
Relax. I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well.
Oh no.
Okay, maybe you should be the guy, because this is definitely Edgeworth, right?
Probably.
Do you want to switch to be the didn't do man?
Yeah, I'll be Mr. I didn't do it.
Really?
However, like a certain somebody who I won't mention, he's earned the reputation as a genius since the beginning of his law career.
Genius?
It's about time to head in, kitten.
Why is he...
Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time.
Why does he have to call you kitten? Solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. And that's what my client ran away from. Every other lawyer gave up on him, but but not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple, childlike voice, I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth. Wait, am I gonna be every character in this room? I think I am.
Whoever the witness is, I'll be them. February 16th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Unless the witness is just fucking... Wait, Gumshoe. Oh wait, you're the judge. Okay, thank God.
What was my voice for this person?
Just your best impression of mine, I think. I can't remember. Either that or do like some racist Scandinavian accent.
What?
I feel like a racist Scandinavian accent would be good here.
The court is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls. There we go. How's
Defense is
that?
ready, Your Honor. Go back. Oh, he's Canadian. Never mind. Okay. Well, there you have it.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
I understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers.
Is that how Canadians sound like?
Yes, that's exactly what Canadians sound like.
No, they talk like this. They talk.
No,
like, with a little bit
no,
of, you put, no,
nope,
no.
Nope.
A little
Nope.
bit of Minnesota.
Nope. Nope.
That was it. The way I pronounce Minnesota, that's kind of Canadian, right?
Nah.
It's also Minnesotan, but they're the same thing.
Nope.
Okay, well you do it then.
Nah.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey.
How's Edgeworth, Your Honor?
So you're the new prosecutor everyone is talking about there. They say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age.
At 20,
How's that
Your
one?
Honor. I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet, huh?
Come on, Mia. You can't lose. Not to someone younger than you.
Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon, is that correct?
Precisely. But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day the defendant escaped, a policewoman was murdered.
So we're here to determine if Mr. Falls is responsible for her death? What do you fucking think, Mia?
You got it, kitten.
Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement.
If I have to like call someone a kitten in this video game 16 more times, I'm gonna lose it.
Said the cat
Yes,
boy.
Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court.
You either die a cat boy or live long enough to see yourself become a kitten man.
His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old.
A truly horrible crime. I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and protracted.
Correct. But in the end, what finally decided the case was...
Mago has to resist the Discord mod status like William Dafoe in the Green Goblin mask. What?
The Discus kitten.
the certain witness's testimony.
He looks like a baby in that sprite.
He's younger.
The witness's testimony.
L plus ratio, 14-year-old should have fought back. If I was that 14-year-old, I would have judo chopped them, threw them in a flip, stabbed them in the chest, and then kicked them over the edge. No problem. I simply would have tanked the bullet, honestly.
The testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river.
Oh, I think I know what occurred.
For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current.
Do you think that she shot the kid so that she could claim that the dude killed the child by throwing them into the river?
Maybe.
And then maybe because she's dead, maybe he fought back and killed her because of that.
Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. However, we did find this particular one. It slams the corpse down on the table for all the court to see.
So Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away.
That policewoman you just mentioned, that wouldn't be.
Exactly. The victim. The same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne.
They're now looking in that direction.
I'm thinking.
Oh, we were the same thing. How hard is to retrieve a body from river? Sometimes the currents go down to the bottom of the river.
Yeah, that's exactly what I fucking thought. I had to like double check. Her name's Valerie Hawthorne. The Phoenix's girlfriend from chapter 1 of this game was Dahlia Hawthorne. I thought I remembered that. There's a connection. There's a connection!
I forget, was she like a proper woman, or was she nothing but hoe and trick?
She was a murderer!
Oh.
She committed a crime!
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. The only, like, woman who is not hoes and tricks in this series and dates a man is Ron Delight's wife.
Ron Delight's wife is the best. Fucking, woman delight. Aha, I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on a testimony escaped 2 days ago. With only one thing on his mind, to take revenge against the woman who convicted him. Eh? Eh? Aha! The truth is becoming clear to me now. Eh?
Huh?
Yes, eh? Yes! Guilty! It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty.
Wait a minute, that's not right. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor.
I don't wanna. That's why I just wanna hit my gavel on the table. Eh? Watch yourself, Miss Faye. Eh? I'm not sure I care for your word choice, or your tone of voice, or your fit, or your fleek, or your fam.
Fleek isn't a noun, is it?
Gonna be. Not when I'm done with it.
Some people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders.
I don't respect anyone.
Why, you're even younger than me, you hypocrite.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please call your first witness, eh?
I call the detective who was in charge of the initial investigation of this case.
Sorry, my voice keeps, like, wavering between what I'm trying to do, some sort of Midwestern Canadian, as well as the doctor from Courage the Cowardly Dog, and, like, stereotypical Jewish person.
I don't hear any of that in it. I don't hear anything in it. It's just like something. I don't know.
You're not real, Mako. You're not a real thing. You're fictitious.
I'm mostly empty space.
I think you're mostly something else, but still.
There is no physical universe. Well, I mean, energy's part of physics, but like, there's no material. There's nothing solid in all of existence.
I know something solid. My penis. Anyways, did you read this line?
Yes, I did.
My penis is rock hard. Oh, look, another character for you to voice.
Witness, state your name and occupation.
Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. I'm the homicide detective in charge of the case, sir. I finally got promoted to detective division half a year ago.
I don't believe anyone asked you about that.
Don't be a bitch.
He just has the aura. He was cursed by a demon for everyone to just be rude to him.
Hey, man. Got any idea how much work it takes?
What is it?
You're really gorgeous.
Excuse me?
No, seriously. My heart is aching for you.
You got tits out to here.
Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional. Otherwise, I'll write you up on contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache.
Your penis.
Okay, I got it.
Nice manila jacket. No, detective. Tell us about the incident.
Yes, sir. Right away. The victim was Sergeant Valley Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force. He was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from the critical hit that thus resulted.
The killer
And
then
excessive
was, of
blood
course, TF2 Spy. On account that her outfit was purple, we do not know which spy it was, but we have theories. That much is already stated in the autopsy report, eh? The court would like to hear more details about the incident itself.
Yes, sir. I gotcha. Okay, let's take a look at this aerial map of the area here.
Your Honor, the French!
This is a sketch of Dusky Bridge, no suspension bridge. And the river that runs under there is Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met there, on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. He was recaptured at a police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir.
Jane said, chat, one of the mercs commit a murder in the Ace Attorney universe. Which ones are getting caught by Phoenix, and which ones are getting off scot-free?
They're all getting caught.
They're all getting caught. Phoenix
And the
always
only one that would
wins.
even pose like a slight problem would be the spy. Like the spy would be the only difficult case, but he's still in.
Like, the only difficult thing would be Spy and maybe Pyro, because you couldn't identify who they are, but like...
Yeah, true. Pyro burns the courthouse down.
That'd be a bit fucked. I see. Dusky Bridge map. Bridge located at 40 feet above Eagle River. The fact it's 40 feet is a very important factor here.
They summon a witness, and the soldier's fucking rocket jumps into the courtroom.
I feel like TF2 Soldier would be a good witness. Just blows up the prosecution. Was the victim blood found on the bridge?
The victim, Sergeant Badley Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir.
She was thick, sir.
Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge.
Mr. Edgeworth, I warn you that I absolutely despise conjecture. If there was no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they even met there.
Your Honor, if you would listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you'll be convinced. The two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day.
Namely because the prosecuted person states that they did in fact meet the police officer that day. And Mr. Edgeworth, I'm not sure I like you. Wagging your finger at me as though I were some hoser. Eh? Detective, proceed with your testimony.
Oh, yes, sir. Here we go, Mia. Hang on.
Okay, now, listen carefully, kitten. A little mistake, and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me and get ready.
I'm very curious how this series of events is going to lead to this guy getting his face absolutely demolished.
Yeah, I mean, but his hair turns white too. Like, does he fall into a fucking radiation machine?
He gets
like a microwave?
He opens the Ark of the Covenant and gets blasted with the full light of God. And that's why he's
I'm leaning
God.
towards he sticks his head in a microwave.
He sticks his dick in a microwave, but it's unrelated to the other events that occur.
Are microwaves harmful if they get out of the box? I forget.
The thing that makes water hot? Possibly.
Oh yeah, that's probably bad.
Yeah.
Ew.
It's not going to give you, like, cancer, because it's not, like, ionizing radiation. But it does like to make things hot.
And I am water.
70%.
On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet him. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Falls. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminal stuffed her body into his car trunk and tried to make a getaway. Mr. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain.
Okay, bonus theory. Bonus theory. Okay. I'm thinking. Okay, theory gone. Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge.
Naturally.
Shut the fuck up, my dude.
Your Honor, all I did was play rock, paper, scissors with him, and then he just exploded into giblets.
Dude pressed L on his keyboard. No,
J.
I have it bound to shut the fuck up. Chad, did you know that there's a Deltarune reference in the newest TF2 update? Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination already? I got a hockey game to go to, eh?
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. Coming right up.
Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee.
I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here.
The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, alright. Especially for a beginner.
He also completely changed his aesthetic from red to cyan.
Yeah. I don't need you to worry about me. I mean, the defendant, the witness, everyone's a beginner in here.
You got me there. Or maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you've got, kitten.
They put a Delta reference in TF2. Yes. If you play, go on the map Manhole, spawn at the blue spawn, and then head to your immediate right out of spawn.
It's okay, Mia. Stay calm.
You can spot a certain someone inside of a dumpster.
Just remember those court procedure videos you stayed up all last night watching.
Summary of the incidummery.
This unknown person. You have no idea who it might be, right?
Sorry, but I'm afraid I do.
What?
The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Falls.
And nobody thought it was suspicious that this guy called the sergeant to his location when he was on the run. What? The defendant? The defendant called it?
Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. You have to know about a phone call with Mr. Falls.
A note?
Yeah, top secret memo that she left in her desk.
Red Spawn. I got that wrong. I believe it's Red Spawn. And then you go out to the right. Sorry, I was looking in my mind's eye. Victim Zone. Confidential police materials written by the victim. There's a different Easter egg by that in that location on the other side. According to this note, it seems that the one who called to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Falls.
Whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me?
Huh. Looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now.
What do you mean my third eye is full of twink? What does that mean?
Listen up. Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer.
Fair.
That seems like terrible advice. It's that detective's fault. He's the one that said unknown person.
Hey now, don't make that face at me. I just said it that way because the prosecutor told me to.
Why'd the prosecutor tell you to?
Was that a trap? That cute face. I didn't expect him to be so sneaky. A bridge up in the mountains. But why meet there?
Your Honor, they taunt killed, therefore the victim low-key deserved it.
Because it is a very important place to the defendant. That's why.
What do you mean by that?
If you remember, 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chased onto a bridge, and it was there that he killed his hostage.
Okay, so... Okay, I understand the sequence of events now. I got a little confused. So, the first event, ages ago, this guy held the hostage of the girl, and then the cop was there, and this guy, apparently, killed the kid, dropping them into the river below, and was arrested. And then, just recently, 2 days ago, he escaped from the paddy wagon, went to the same location, called the sergeant there, and then, presumably, stabbed her to death. Interesting.
The place where all of this occurred is, of course, Dusky Bridge.
The very place where Sergeant Hawthorne arrested and handcuffed Mr. Falls.
Ah, returning to the scene of the crime. How nostalgic.
Was the body of the victim discovered right away? Edward aged about 30 years and about 4 of them. He looks basically the same.
Yeah, you're really on the ball. We found a criminal within 1 hour of the murder. It was great! We even gotta say, don't move, we got you surrounded.
Wait a second. Isn't there something weird about that?
The location was a suspension bridge up in the mountains. So how did they find out about the crime so quickly?
Sergeant Hawthorne must have mentioned the phone call to someone else, right?
Huh. If that's what had happened, then she wouldn't have been killed.
She never mentioned the phone call from Mr. Falls, but she left a note on her desk about it. If only I had noticed it earlier, maybe she'd still be alive.
I wonder why she didn't mention the phone call to anyone. Mr. Falls had a car then.
Hidden cycle 4,000 terabytes of Twitter in your mind eyes. You can make some. I don't think I have the ability to make somebody's head explode by beaming 4,000 terabytes of twink art into them. Would be funny.
Well, that bridge is way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, how else, right?
What? You mean the defendant drove his own car?
No, of course not. It was stolen. He stole from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light.
Car thieves. Not sure how I feel about car thieves. On one
Really?
hand, thievery is a crime. On the other hand, cool car. I want a cool car. I'd steal a car if it wasn't illegal.
Is this guy sure about how he feels about anything?
I'm sure I don't like you, you snotty broad.
This is a photo of the stolen car's trunk. Actually, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there.
Well, that doesn't look too comfortable.
Well,
Rifle.
she was already dead, sir, so, you know.
Yeah? What are the trunk of the Falls car? Just random aside here. The most fucked up line in all of Undertale is the fucking genocide route checking the coffin near the end of the game. Because it gives the message, it's as comfortable as it looks, which implies that Kara was conscious while still being a corpse, and they've been dead for, like, decades. So, like, that's really a fucked up thing to think about. Anyways.
I mean, what if they all felt it, like, as they got revived or whatever?
What was that?
I don't know how that shit works, never mind, I don't care.
They were dead before they went into it, and when they were revived, they were on the other side of the cavern, buried underground by the flower bed. Meaning, there was no point in time when they should have even known about the coffin existing.
Huh. The victim, she was stabbed in the back, correct?
Yeah. Ha. I don't know how many different ways I can say ha.
For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back.
Are you okay?
We're talking about a woman here.
You can't tell from this photo.
No, what, that, you can't tell from this photo, but...
Are you gonna get 4 voices confused?
The knife was stuck in her back nice and firm.
The condition of the body when it was discovered is very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car?
Here's a photo of the trunk. I don't see anything strange, do you? Anyway. Mr. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain.
Listen up, kitten. There's a big trap waiting for you on that testimony.
A trap?
I'll look into it carelessly, and it'll leave more than just a flesh wound. Fun, huh?
No, it's not!
Well, if you want to have any chance at all, you'd better get some more information. And if you're going to get caught in a trap, it's best to get caught early. You can always look for contradictions afterwards.
The ever famous contradictions. Sure hope I can find some of those.
I think I missed one of the things.
Have you heard about contradictions? What does the defendant have to say about this photo?
What he always says, man.
So I'm this person now?
I guess, sure, why not?
I didn't do it! I didn't do nothing! Woo!
That's all he says.
Woo! Nothing? I wouldn't say he did nothing. At the very least, we know he stole a car.
No comment.
It's just what he always says, Your Honor. And then he always says...
Sorry. Told a little lie. Ah!
or something like that.
Two dumbasses fight Edgeworth in his evil cheating bastard arc. Well, in any case, it seems he was gotten arrested.
Precisely.
That certainly is some impressive police work.
Well, no, actually, it was way too close for comfort. We saw that checkpoint just after 5 p.m.
You have to look through the fence, Salt.
We figured that Mr. Falls might just try to run.
What do you mean it was too close for comfort?
The two of them arranged to meet at 4:30. It takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint.
That was kind of close. Any later and Mr. Falls could have slipped right by.
Listen up, kitten. There's a bit...
Damn, I said kitten again for nothing.
Okay, so let's check our things. Attorney's badge. Proof of my profession. It's brand new and sparkles in the light. Valerie's autopsy report. Stabbed with a knife in the back. Died from blood loss between 4 and 5 p.m. Bridge located 40 feet above Eagle River. Nice squeeze. I feel like these lines are going to become useful at some point. Confidential police materials written by the victim. February 14th. Valentine's Day. 1:21 p.m. Falls. 4:30 p.m. at that bridge. Wear white scarf for identification. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. They get Dahlia Hawthorne. 4:30 p.m. at that bridge.
They should have made Dahlia black. Are there any black characters in this series? I can't remember.
A lot of heart.
No.
No, there isn't. It's a Japanese game, Mac. They don't know what black people are. The locks up here seems broken, which is
Yeah, I
interesting.
noticed that, but I mean that's probably to be expected. Well, I don't know.
Terry Falls, age 25. Looks good for 25. My client, sentenced to death 5 years ago, escaped from custody 2 days ago. Valerie Hawthorne, age 23, police officer, and the victim. The key witness in this case against Falls 5 years ago. She arrested this guy at age 18? Diego Armando, age 27, hotshot lawyer. A senior and rival at the office, a bit smug.
Armando wasn't the name of another guy, right? No.
No. Miles Edgeworth, age 20, dubbed a genius as soon as he started as a prosecutor. Today is his court debut.
Wait, how old is Godot right now?
27.
Oh.
Dick Gumshoe, age 26, homicide detective in charge of the initial investigation. Still new to his position. So we know what I don't think it ever like told us how old Godot was, but now we know Godot is just 1 year older than whatever Dick Gumshoe is. Good to know. On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. And Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Falls. And that's where she was brutally murdered. The criminal stuffed her body into his car trunk and tried to make the getaway. Here's a photo of the trunk, but I don't see anything strange, do you?
I mean, could you present the photo to the anything strange line and then point at the thing? Your Honor, what do you think of the witness's statement?
I don't think anything of it. How about you, you weirdo?
I guess I don't think anything of it either.
Then we don't have a problem, but we do have a penalty.
If there wasn't a problem, couldn't you just let it slide? And you already pressed this, I assume?
Yeah. Unless there's something else in the other things. Stabbed with a knife in the back, died from blood loss between 4 and 5 p.m. The 40 feet above the Eel River. Confidential police materials written by the victim.
Wait, hang on. So, when did the police arrest him?
When he got to the bottom.
What time?
There's a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. It was about 30 minutes later, I believe.
After what? I need the time.
See, it was way too close. Set up a checkpoint. We set up that checkpoint just after 5 p.m. Feared that Mr. Falls might try to run. We mean it was too close for comfort. Two of them arranged to meet at 4:30. It takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint.
Hang on, let me think. When was that photo taken?
I assume afterwards. I assume the photo was taken during the investigation.
Actually, couldn't the police have just broken the lock?
Possibly. One question I have is, why would he go through the effort of stuffing the body into the trunk when there is a giant river bodies never get recovered from 4 feet away?
You could try presenting the map to that line about him putting it in the trunk. Maybe.
Hawthorne went to the Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Falls. Victim of confidential police materials written by the victim. February 14th, 1:21 p.m. Also 4:30 p.m. at that bridge. Wear a white scarf for identification. Is she not wearing a white scarf? She's not wearing a white scarf.
No, she's not wearing a white scarf. Present the thing about the, yeah. There you go. Witness!
What is it? You're saying the same, Miss Faye.
I'm sorry. I totally forgot what I was going to say. This is the first time I've ever had to actually address someone like that.
Ugh, should have practiced before coming to court. Honestly, Miss Faye, I'm not sure I like this.
Say that, little kitten. Want a piece of my coffee candy?
I want coffee candy.
Candy?
Well, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee.
What do you mean? I agree, but also what do you mean?
Wow. Come on, Mia. Shake it off. You're a lawyer.
Detective.
Yes, ma'am.
This photo. You said that there was nothing peculiar about it. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim.
No.
It very clearly says, wear white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like. Thus, this special request.
I
have one very simple question for you, Detective. Where is the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in this photo.
well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, man.
And you stopped there? You should have looked for it.
The caller told her to wear it to identify herself, so I'd expect she did just that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this?
I see the defense is a little lacking. The scarf you are searching so desperately for. Is it this one, perchance?
That's not
blue.
white. Ah!
Where'd you find that, sir?
On Dusky Bridge. I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation.
Why? Why didn't you tell me?
I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal satchel.
That's a crime! That is a crime! You've committed a crime! That's a crime. You committed a crime.
It's the safest place I know.
That hotshot sure has a flair for the dramatic.
It's not exactly white, as the caller requested. But as you can see, it's close enough for what it was intended for.
It looks like it spent some time in the mud!
That's surprising. It was drizzling on the mountain that day.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, but there's no mud anywhere else on her clothes. He was intentionally hiding that scarf the whole time.
The court will accept the scarf into evidence. The scarf worn by the victim at the time of the incident found at Dusky Bridge.
Now, if the attorney for the defense has finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is alright with you, isn't it, Miss Fay?
I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
Boy, would I like to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck.
Very good. Now, if we're done with this mud-covered scarf business, the prosecution moves to establish conclusively and with hard evidence that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Falls did indeed meet on that bridge that day. Further, we will show exactly... It crashed.
Oh. Are we... Hello?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Further, we will show exactly what occurred there.
That sounds quite promising. Can't wait to hear all about it.
Everything is moving at his whim.
Don't forget, kitten. There's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius.
Because he's a cocky asshole?
A genius, huh?
I'll have you know, I'm a bit of a genius cause was myself. Events on the Dusky Busky Bridge.
Actually, there's an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place.
Why didn't you mention this earlier?
This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir.
Fuck you mean accidentally? How do you... What do you mean accidentally? How do you mean accidentally?
I don't know, but please, for the love of God, let it not be a lot of hurt. It was drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That must have been when the scarf fell off. They're on a... There's so many problems with everything they're saying.
Looking at this photo. You really get the sense that this bridge is very high up.
It is about a 40-foot drop from the bridge to the Eagle River down below.
Mr. Edgeworth, who took this photo anyway?
Let's just say that it was a well-intentioned third party.
Aha, potential witness. So why isn't this person in the courtroom?
Well, they said they absolutely did not want to testify.
The person in question is very delicate, Your Honor. Okay, not a lot of hurt. Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel them to testify.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. Witness first seems to have been taken by the witness.
So, as you can see, Terry Falls had both the motive and the opportunity.
Did he have the means?
I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on that bridge.
Aha! The truth is coming clear to me now!
Huh?
Yes, it's quite obvious. He's clearly guilty.
Not again. That's not fair. I haven't even done my cross-examination yet.
I'm about to be cross with you, you tramp.
What do you mean,
I'll fucking kill you. You want to cross-examine? I'll give you a cross-check.
Who is this eyewitness?
She's a college student.
A female college student? Oh my god, is it actually Lana?
That's right. Meaning she's female and a college student, ma'am.
It's not Lada. I don't think it's Lada, but it might.
Or Dahlia.
It might be Dahlia, because remember Dahlia was also in a creative arts field and was a college student. And like it's very noted that Edgeworth did not want to mention who they were, just a well-intentioned third party, because revealing that it was the sister would be a little bit suspicious.
She doesn't do well in front of other people, so I came to testify for her.
Maybe so, but as the attorney for the defense, I have the right to cross-examine her.
For the time being, we're not relying on the witness's statements. That is all.
What is that supposed to mean?
The prosecution has other, more decisive evidence. Our case doesn't rest on the vague testimony of a female college student.
Female college student, eh? I don't believe in women education. Just thought I'd say that. Just get that out there.
It means she's female and a college student, sir.
Oh, really now? You just graduated from stupid college, eh?
If you absolutely must hear her testimony, you'll have to give us a good reason why.
Grr.
Please tell us about the more decisive evidence in question. Fuck you mean accidentally?
The victim was wearing a scarf in that photo, alright. So, about the witness who took this photo. What was this person doing all the way in the mountains?
She was taking photos of wildflowers, apparently.
There are many unusual types of flora on that mountain, Miss Faye. People in the area say it's because of the spirits that live there.
So the spirits? Now that you mention it, this photo, this cloudy fog-like thing, is it a ghost? I don't believe it!
No, Yana, no. I don't think it's a ghost.
If only we had like a spirit channeler to confer with.
Drizzling, huh?
That's right. There was a little light rain coming down. The whole place was dreary. But not as dreary as the mood that's in this courtroom right now. Looks like a cold front just moved in.
In any case, the point is that the area was quite damp. There was even some fog.
I even slipped and fell while I was on the bridge. It was really something. That's scary.
Is that part of the witness's testimony as well?
We shall see.
Of course it is. He pushed the victim hard in the back as she fell down right on her stomach.
I remember that happening once myself. It was really brutal.
What? Are you talking about seeing someone get pushed, or were you the one getting pushed? Or does it mean that you pushed someone down like that once? With his mind-boggling tales and the way he said brutal, I wonder if he's Canadian.
I once killed a
Canadians with their
man.
mind-boggling tales.
I've killed 17 people just because I can. I'm a judge.
Huh.
Next you're gonna tell me that Armando's Mexican.
save your nasty look for the right person.
Huh?
Take a look. Poor baby. The court record seems to have wet itself. Why is he such a fucking freak?
Hey, watch where you spill your coffee! Court record, huh?
I like how we're basically getting a tutorial mission at the end of the game, just because this is Mia's canonical tutorial mission.
Yeah, kind of funky.
So in other words, there was a struggle between the criminal and the victim, huh?
That's what the witness said. Well, it looks like she didn't remember about the scarf. But from what she said, it sounded like a pretty violent fight, ma'am.
The area was wet from rain. The bridge was probably wet too. Which would explain why the scarf was all covered in mud, but
It
I was-
really doesn't.
I once beat a moose to death with my bare hands.
there's something about this testimony that's still bothering me.
Talk about a surprise. I had no idea there was a photo.
Did you have an idea about the other things?
So what do I do?
You really still believe him? Mr. Crybaby, I mean.
Of course I do!
So little kitten believes in fairy tales, huh? You are a terrible... In that case, the answer is obvious. What you believe is the truth. And that means that somewhere, hidden in that testimony, is a contradiction. One huge contradiction waiting to be discovered. That's your chance.
Now's your chance to be a man. Okay.
Like, they said the scarf got muddy when it fell in the struggle, but that shit would have been in the river if it fell.
Entirely valid.
Is there anywhere we can do that?
There was an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. So it was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir. Using that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. We'll shove the victim down from behind and stab her in the back. So when the scarf fell off.
Okay, can maybe the plan, like the overhead view of the river, to show that, like, or maybe the scarf itself, because it has mud. Like, I think I know what the thing is, I just don't know what specifically you're supposed to do for it. Maybe present the scarf on this one, since it's muddy, and it's like, how could that be?
Worn by the victim at the time of the incident from a dusky bridge.
No. Wait, you said the scarf was found on the bridge?
Yeah, I found it at Dusky Bridge.
Okay, but then yeah, it couldn't have been muddy. Why would it be muddy, and why is there no option to confront that?
I think my first question is, why are these two facing each other? And also, because sometimes the bridge might be muddy too, why would dirt not be on a bridge?
Cause, I don't know, it wouldn't be nearly as much. Like, not enough to get it that dirty, I think.
Maybe it got muddy while they were dragging the body.
But the scarf was found on the bridge, not in the trunk after they dragged it.
Well, maybe the bridge was muddy.
But I don't know, it didn't look that muddy on the picture.
You sometimes get caught up on things that might not be important.
It doesn't make sense, but we'll see we'll see, and you'll see how I'm right about this when it eventually comes up.
Just like those matchbooks, huh?
Yeah. This evidence establishes the defendant is lying, right?
Don't ask me to confirm your facts.
Sorry, this is my first time handling a case.
Well, let's make it a memorable occasion, with a penalty.
Here I thought he would go easy on me because I'm new. I'm just a little birthday girl.
Because I was thinking, like, because they're facing each other, how they get shoved down from behind.
Yeah, there's a lot of things here that's like... I'm surprised it's not that.
Because it doesn't...
Maybe let's look at the statements again and see if there's anything that's actionable in them.
There's an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. We know that's a fact. This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir.
Okay, two things. One, that looks white. I know it's black and white, but that looks too bright to be blue. Second thing, what the fuck do you mean accidentally?
Yeah, that's the big one. Like, how'd you Like, they said they were out here taking pictures of flowers. How did they get flowers from this position?
Like, one guess is to present the scarf here, but it's probably not that. It's just
No, it's not the scarf there! It's not the scarf! We're forgetting the
clearly,
scarf!
that scarf is clearly white in the photo, but they're not gonna accept
It's
that.
a black and white photo, and the scarf is
yes,
light
but
blue!
you can view the fucking luminosity of the picture and see that it's brighter than the luminosity of this scarf. Maybe, wait, I'm gonna check, hang on. Show me the scarf again. Okay, if I put that into the black and white, how bright is it? It's about the same. Maybe slightly darker, but yeah, it's about the same actually.
Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on.
Mako, please, this was on the DS. What? That one puzzle in The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass where you had to close the DS to solve it, it took me days to figure that one out.
That was a good one. Okay, so given the angle, there are only two places they could have taken this photo from. Either up here, or over here. What would they be doing? Because we see like half of a rock face, it has to be over here. What are they doing here?
I mean, I don't know.
Where's her hat? Hero shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That must have been when the scarf fell off.
I feel like it's gotta be the scarf line, but I don't know.
I mean, it's the thing clearly states that the scarf fell off on Dusky Ridge.
I swear to God, though, the mud thing doesn't make any damn sense.
They tracked mud onto the bridge! Why is it impossible for you to believe that there is dirt on this bridge?
I also think it's impossible that the scarf would have actually, like, landed there, but I guess there's no alternative that makes sense. Like, it looked like a windy day. You would think that the scarf would have blown away. I almost wonder if on the scarf line, presenting the photo where you can see the rain moving sideways. Again, I don't know if it's that, but I'm just throwing things out here.
That's the same thing we just did!
Wait, did we already try that specific combination?
No, wait, no, we didn't. But, like, we could do that.
Like, I don't think it's that, but I have no better ideas.
It's not.
Okay, I guess this isn't the tutorial case, damn. Maybe it's not this, I don't know.
I don't think it's the scarf.
Wait, it's like not hard to see what's going on.
Let go.
What?
You have to have some suspension of disbelief here that it is raining and therefore a little hard to see what's going on.
I guess, yeah, it's probably not that.
Like you keep adding some like notion that there's.
Hey, I don't hear your theory.
You are looking for the platonic ideal of a situation. You need to have some leeway that sometimes things might be a little different than what you've expected.
I've given more theories than you have, and none of
Yeah, because I'm busy thinking and not stinking.
I'm also thinking. I'm thinking faster than you, but not as good.
Yeah! When it comes to driving, who's gonna have a better time? The person who's faster and not thinking?
Well, hey, listen. You haven't figured it out yet either, so we're still uneven.
Because I'm busy having to counter your arguments, then go with them anyways, and now we're on the one hit left.
Hey, I didn't tell you to do any of those. You did those because you thought there was a chance I was right.
Yes, because I believe you, because you're my friend.
No, you don't trust the logic, Avery, not who's.
Why don't I? What do you mean I don't do you? Okay, fine, I won't trust your opinions anymore.
Well, if my logic is bad, then you don't have to trust it. I wouldn't ask you to. I don't want you to trust me if I have bad logic.
I bet it's the attorney's badge. There was an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir. It was drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back.
I don't get the fucking accidental thing. Like, that does not look like an accidental photo.
I know
Have
it.
you tried presenting the photo to that line? And just
No,
being like,
because-
"Bro, what are you talking about?"
I feel like that would be a bit of a presumption to be like, look at this photo, it was definitely intentionally taken. To which the counterpoint is, okay, they intentionally took the photo. How does that change the fact that this person stabbed this other person in the back?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if this person decides to follow around the sergeant wherever they go and stalk them and take photos. The photo is evidence.
Like, I have so many shitty ideas, but I can't think of one good one. It's not the fact that there's no blood on the scarf, is it?
No, because why would there be blood on the scarf? There's no blood on the bridge. Why would there be blood on the scarf? Like, we could present this photo of the trunk to this, pointing out the hat being missing.
You saved, right?
Yes. So enough, this court sees no reason for the prolonged trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant theory falls. Guilty! Bring out the confetti! That's all, court is adjourned.
Whenever they get found guilty, it just drops a bunch of little paper mache cutouts of like demons.
It drops like shards of broken glass.
It's like the fucking Smash Bros. Like ball that opens up and then drops out like 6 bob-ombs.
That's so good. Yeah, we should just stop playing this and play Rivals instead. I'll have a better time. Oh god, I need to make food today. I haven't eaten in 3 years.
I haven't eaten yet today either.
Think, Creed, think! Use that big, beautiful brain of your— I need water, that's the issue. I need water. Be right back. Mackle, think more.
Okay, I'll be right back. Have an idea. Is it actually even proven that the guy in the photo is him? Because you only see the back of his head, right? also wondering if we could maybe present any profiles as evidence, but I kind of doubt it. Because this is pre-stream, Plague and they do what they want. Why do so many people keep following me on Blue Sky today? I got like 14. I don't know what happened. Oh, can you make out the scarrings in his head? Well, we'll see. I have ideas. And by that I mean I have that idea. Oh shit, Bricadia's adding bots! No fucking way. Oh my god. Oh my god. I get to program little guys to like go and fight alongside the players. That is... I did that in Blockland. It was my dream. I loved doing that so much, but then I wasn't able to do it anymore because like the add-on stopped working. But now I can do it again. That's assuming you're able to program like them to follow little paths and stuff. They follow logic via wires. Oh man. Yeah, it's fucked up that humans are the only animals that enjoy the culinary arts. Other animals, they just eat food. They haven't like optimized it and exploited its mechanics to create things that taste way better than usual. Damn, they're taking. Alright, how do I entertain? Okay, very, hello?
Hello.
Let me see the photo of them on the bridge. How the fuck can you prove that that's actually him?
Because he's shaped like that.
But is that really enough in a court of law? I mean,
Fair.
it's probably him. I don't know. It's just an idea. Might also press things again and see if there's anything that we kind of glossed over.
Okay. Hey, what if the defendant got guilty and tried to close it before stopping him, and thus the hat and white scarf flew away into the river, with the blue scarf by the victim? What?
Oh yeah, you know what's likely, actually, is that the white scarf and the hat fell into the river, but then they replaced it with a blue scarf. I don't even know which thing you just did that to.
I was comparing the scarf to the photo.
Oh.
I was like, what if there's a chance that it's a blue scarf, but this looks like a white scarf? And I was like, oh, let me check.
It's like, I know what happened, but how do we get there?
Wait a second.
What?
The only place where this person could be is here, because we could see the rock face. Meaning, the victim was on this side of the bridge. And he was on this side of the bridge.
What does that mean?
Why did she get stabbed in the back? She can't run anywhere, so why would why would she ever turn around?
I think you got it.
Do I present this to this one?
No, to the stab in the back one.
Like, the last time she said she was stabbed in the back, I'm not denying that, but like... Let me present it.
Damn.
Damn, it actually clicked off the screen. At this point, it would just be faster just to... 60 FPS animation of the judge pulling out a gun and just shooting the person.
Like, fully rotoscoped.
Man, we're off to a rough start on this one. I'm gonna present the map to this one.
Man, what the hell? Try pressing them again. There's gotta be something we glossed over.
Yeah, that seems fair. Okay. There's an eyewitness. Who is this eyewitness? She's a college student, female college student, that's right. Testify for her, let's go cross-examiner. Examiner line, what's that supposed to mean? President, college student, college student. If you absolutely need to give a good reason why. It's probably gonna happen at some point. We need to give a good reason why we need to hear from her. Press this. Victim's wearing a scarf and photo right when what was the person doing all the way in the mountains? He was taking photos of wildflowers. There are many unusual types. Spirits, ghost, cloud. It was drizzling. Drizzling, huh? That's right, the rain was coming down, plays dreary, not as dreary as the mood. Cold front, in any case. Point is that the area was quite damp, there was even some fog. Even slipped and fell while I was on the bridge. It was really something. Anyway, the criminal showed the victim from behind. Is that part of the witness's testimony as well? Of course it is. He pushed the victim hard in the back and she fell down right on her stomach. I remember that happening to myself. It was brutal. Canadian. Save your nest with the right person, huh? Take a look. Poor baby. Her record seems to have wet itself. Okay, I think that's his hint that that is the one we need to be focusing on.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like you showed the plans that showed that doesn't make any sense.
Wait! If she fell down and this got muddied and she landed on her stomach, why isn't her stomach muddy?
Oh, that's true, that's true. Okay, man, there were like so many things. Like,
yeah, your issue was that because the scarf was muddied when it shouldn't have been because it was on the bridge, but if we think the other way around, if the scarf fell on the bridge and got muddied, shouldn't the rest of her be muddy too?
Yeah.
So you were on the right track, you were just on the wrong side of the coin.
So at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct?
Yeah, and fog, too. It's a generally soggy atmosphere.
Very Hydra-coated environment. 1 second.
Sog child.
There we go. World's soggiest sop.
Oh, I forgot you just do that. Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere.
But this body of the body was found in the body of caused body trunk.
Considering the conditions of the scene of the crime, something isn't right.
We're getting the glare. Well, by all means, please enlighten us as to what isn't right. What is it about this photo of the trunk that doesn't fit the conditions of the day?
Her
Her tummy.
Why is your mouse like drifting?
Because my controller's plugged in. Oh, 1 second, getting a phone call. We're back a sec. Entertain the chat.
Sorry, I'm not home and I'm walking in some spider web, so leave a message and I'll call you back. Would Hydra thrive in the swamp? Probably. I go singing as I try to figure out how to work my dark machine deck is nice. Okay, but what should I sing? What should I? What do I? What? Chad, you better suggest something quick or I'm going to Willwood. None of my saddles and I abandoned my vest, but I bet I never settled and I never could rest till sunrise dies and sets in the west. Sunrise dies and rests in the west. I'm fucking. A rattlesnake bite and a bullet in my chest and won't stop to drop and draw a line in the sand. Cause I'll be picked apart to pieces by coyotes. I'm the lizard in the hand of the medicine man who is the wizard of the land. Oh, my peyote. My eyes are taking action. My eyes are getting traction. My eyes, no more distractions. I'm done relaxing. I heard a chemical reaction. I can never hit that, like, the high bit there. And there's some Spanish shit. What are those words? When Venus alleviated that I run into stars with a sentimental value of the city around you is deleted absolutely and so completely will stun you. I'm tripping like a klutz and I roll like thunder. I'm a snot-nosed pothead playing with matches. I ride spider mode with my hands in a cactus. My mouth is dry, my eyes are red. I'm chewing on sand cause the desert's in my head. My eyes are taking action. My eyes are getting traction. My eyes, no more distractions. I'm done relaxing. I'm a chemical reaction. Rich and pure, this panoramic stretch of view is fed with a panic precognition. Lacks in hindsight, recall illness back before the twilight. I might be a saint worth steeples. I might be the brain of evil. Bad things happen to good people. Good things happen to me. Fire up the wormwood. Yeah, that's the guy. Meckle. How would down the door handle a large candy store like those international ones are more tourist attraction? You would get one of the comically large lollipops. White picket fences and barbed wire and trenches. Trick or treat, howdy neighbor. Thank you. Wait, how was trick or treat? Merry Christmas, howdy neighbor. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, what is happening in that painted lady? A participation trophy wife, a blonde, blue-eyed baby. What I admired the Snapcrackle Papa the Geiger. A camouflage billboards with lead line bricks brothers. You elbow the jukebox and sing duck and cover and freedom. I'd sizes feet on white line and Pfizer. It don't look like survival. But by now we'll die soon. You're not alone. The lights are on, but no one's home. Myers-Briggs, okay, Ultra, takes a village to fake a whole culture. You're to the playground, your eye on the ball, your head in the gutter, your brains on the wall. Well, home is where the heart is. You ain't homeless, but you're heartless. It's the safest on the market, but you still gotta watch for you. Pockets, so give me your half-life crisis. Psychology, what paradises, but parasites don't care what your blood type is. Only pheromones and serotonin decide if it's true that a snowflakes only matters in a blizzard. Everyone knows it. Nobody knows it. I can't really sing the rest of the song. I don't know how to. Alright, that's 2 Willwood songs. Alright, how about some Tally Hall? How about some... What's that one? Taken for a Ride. Marvin walked into a helpless land and wondered lightly, am I happy? Is this happy? Following the footsteps left by man, he set to reprimand the mystic who's sadistic. Took a step into the elevator, who said, guess I'll see you later. Don't you worry. 15 flights that lasted nights and days that spent without a cent for creatures with their beach shirts. Listening to painted whispered line on top forgotten hymn. Next, the stranded senate of the white brick house with flowers asked some questions for their story. All feeling now, he took his bow and left the stage of time with no answers to no questions. Lonely paperbacks that wanted just a taste of feeling to implode them before living. Tiptoe to that wooden sign that said, now take your place in line for happy. This is lovely. Listening to painted whispered light on top forgotten hymn. One secondary smile to go that extra mile to make me feel today, to make it go away. And the chemistry is gone and taken for a ride far away from you, no longer left inside. Water. The actor with his world renown was thinking about his last real day of silence. Was it over? Or is it just we all think that our answer isn't real? It's just a picture of a letter. Mumble, mumble, make the rounds. No matter what you're seeing profound, it's useless. And just to worry. I think I keep fucking up that note. Something normal happened somewhere far away in clouds, so please stop thinking. This is happy. Listen. Hello, everyone. We are waiting for the streamer to get back. Listening to painted whispered light on top forgotten hymn. One secondary smile to go that extra mile to make me feel today.
Sorry about that.
To make it go away. And the chemistry is gone, taken for a ride far away from you, no longer left inside.
Okay.
Megos blessing us with their beautiful singing. You're too kind. I don't think that was that great.
You are too kind. Stop complimenting him. It's gonna go to his head. No, I'm kidding. You're a delightful singer. I really appreciate what you sound like.
Jen, I'm not gonna tell you this, but buying all of the things in a business does not bankrupt that business. It's kind of the opposite. Naturally, the answer is right here.
The victim's coat? As far as I can see, there's nothing strange about it.
That's exactly what's strange. Recall the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? It was drizzling and foggy. Dusky bridge is all wet. If the victim really had fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge, the front of her coat should have been covered in mud. I guess the bridge was muddy.
Yeah.
Man, how did you get that much mud on a plank bridge?
That's exactly right! I don't know, maybe it's maybe a lot of landslides. The other day, I fell in a muddy street and my gorgeous playoff beard was befouled.
Well, beard.
You have a different beard?
I do admit that the crime scene was quite wet that day. However, it doesn't mean that the top of the bridge itself was muddy. But then the scarf wouldn't have been muddy. If Your Honor had fallen in the shower instead of on a muddy street. Your glorious hockey beard, pride of the legal league, would be wet, but not muddy.
Fortunately, I've yet to test that. Still, your point is well taken.
Can you prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day? Yes, in fact.
Greetings and salutations, Wildcard! And also hello, Rowan Ryan.
We're finally getting to the scarf mud. Even though it's not the way I thought it would go.
Why are people talking about Dandelion earlier? What'd you do, Mako?
They brought it up. The surface of the bridge, huh?
A real man wouldn't stand for a taunt like this.
Neither would a real woman. Of course I can.
Check coming out with a freestyle. They call me Beef Wellington, the original meat Smellington. Shut up.
Here is the evidence that proves the surface of the bridge was muddy.
My attorney's badge, it was the scarf.
The evidence is this scarf. It should be obvious. If the scarf fell into the bridge and got this muddy, it means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud.
No, I can't be outwitted by this novice bimbo!
Holy shit, someone in chat called her a bimbo earlier. And I was like, I don't know if I'd use that word for her, and then Edgeworth used that word for her.
Man, real bimbo streak in video games this past fortnight.
Hey, same to you, bimbo.
Edgeworth is kind of a bimbo, let's be real. Chat, do you like Bimbo, the bread brand?
I don't know about that.
Miss Faye's assertion makes perfect sense to me.
I would admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and scarf.
However,
The real question is, why is there a contradiction? Huh? For every contradiction, there exists an explanation. Let's look at what the explanation in this case may be, shall we? Alright. It's not like he's really giving me a choice here.
huh. You're doing pretty well. You're a little kitten.
I hate him. Mr. Armando.
No matter what he says, the contradiction always comes down to a lie. It's either the victim discovered in the trunk, the witness's photo showing the defendant and the victim, or the witness's testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder. Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? The false evidence. It's one of those three.
What you said just now? I'm not sure I like that.
That wasn't me, Your Honor. It was the coffee aficionado over here that said it.
Is aficionado only spelled with one F?
They've had typos in this game, so I don't know.
The score's now in the habit of citing false evidence, you know.
Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into court. But we won't let him. We'll expose his evidence of the flimsy scam it really is.
Yes. The false evidence in this case is the
So, the photo of the body in the trunk is not faked, because it was the police that took the photo. Obviously, that's going to be accurate information. The witness's photo is, again, a photograph. It just shows her there at the time beforehand. There's nothing about it that contradicts it. The only thing that claims that...
Testimony.
Yeah, the only thing that claims that she was pushed over and landed on her stomach is the witness's testimony. Which gives us a reason to call in the witness.
It is a no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen?
Yeah, that's what the witness told us.
That testimony is filled with holes.
I'm having coffee right now.
After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all.
That's true.
Huh. It's not just true, it's the truth. If there was a truly decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy Wonder over there would have called him in the first place.
Your Honor,
Yes?
the defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well.
Yeah, that seems about right. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? Appears that we'll need to hear from your mystery witness after all.
You should brace yourself for the brutal truth.
Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court.
We are prepared to present our witness at any time.
Very well. Please bring forth your witness at this time.
What Mr. Edgeworth said kind of worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth?
Let's proceed with the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons the woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes.
This is it, Mia. Battle begins here. What if she stabbed herself in the back and rammed him? Oh yeah, man. Witness.
What is your name and occupation?
I'm gonna guess Dahlia.
And
Nailed
this
it.
was you, right? Pretty sure you were this one.
Yes, I believe it was me.
Everyone is so silent that I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter.
Man, coffee ice cream is so good. Oh! When I look at you, how can I put it? I get very erect. My penis engorges. Blood rushes to my phallus.
Stop.
I'm thinking about sex.
You better. Is she even 18 at this point? I mean, probably.
Yes!
Okay.
This takes place 6 months before the other one.
Oh, I thought it was years ago.
No, this is 6 months prior. You look as scrumptious as a double-double and a dozen donut holes. Dude, don't,
Every fucking male in this series, aside from Phoenix, is an ape.
well, hey, Ron Light.
And Edgeworth. And Ron.
And there's no better person than Ron. Ron already won. Ron doesn't need to do anything else. But I was gonna say, Dunkin' Donuts has like a $17 bucket of donut holes that whenever I say it, I want the bucket of donut holes. But it's like, it's $17. That's a lot of money to spend on donut holes.
Yeah, I mean, if you had other people.
No, just for me. I get the donut holes and nobody else does. I do it. Can we really call Larry Butts an ape?
Yes.
No, we can't call him an ape. That would make him too advanced. I'm not sure this guy has tool use yet.
Yeah. I'm sure ain't no ape. He's shaped like one. Well, technically every human is, but you know what I mean.
I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite. I want to bite you. I want to eat you. Nom 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 nom.
Hey, not so fast.
As I said before.
See, Edward's immune because he's a homosexual.
This witness is very sensitive and delicate.
She's attracted insects into this room. How'd she do that? Somebody get the fumigator.
I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her.
Mako, what if they made a stylized plush toy of a sharp-toothed lizard that, like, looks like a log and has the big chomping thing?
I don't know.
A fumogator?
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. Yes, indeed! Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You truly are a gentle man. Now step off. This piece mine. Miss Faye, you learn a lot from this man. Namely, how to suck dick.
He's such a gentleman. He sure doesn't act fun to me.
Okay, this was me, right? Sir? Yes, my dear? I'm busy thinking about flagrant masturbation.
You need.
This is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes.
Gotta dial it down at least one.
Anyway, I just wanted to say, I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause. Not at all! It's no trouble at all! The only trouble I've never had was adjusting my pants.
Now then, may we please have your name and occupation?
Uh-huh.
My name is, Melissa Foster.
Uh-huh.
I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department.
You were on the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct?
And you were the one who took this photo. Is that accurate?
How can you be so mean? Now see here! What are you doing shoving that in her face like that? You don't think that should be shoved in her face?
Shut up! Shut up! Huh? But it's just a photograph. It's not like it's something dangerous.
Melissa Foster, college student, witnessed in photograph the incident in Dusky Bridge. Age 19. These jokes are fine.
Like when I looked over there and I saw that the first digit in her age was 1, my heart skipped a beat for a second, and then I saw the other one was 9. I was like, okay. Otherwise, the past 10 minutes would have been very...
It's not me, it's the judge! Next time I'll be forced to penalize you!
Stop! No! You don't need to even do it. Just leave it alone. It's already been done.
It would have been so easy! It would have been so easy!
Uh-oh. I don't like the turn this is taking.
1 second, I gotta go turn the light off so I don't die due to an electric bill.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts and suck a dick. Get the fuck out after you're done. And hop into my ride and make a quick run. Bitches ain't shit. Yeah, that's how it goes. That song. Is she staring at me?
And you would be?
Huh? I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mia Fey.
We need defense attorneys for brutal killers who kill people and are definitely the murderer. Also, everyone agree with me. Can somebody get me a latte? I see. So you are some bitch hoe. Now then, young lady, can you please give us your testimony? Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best. The witness's photograph! I'd like a photograph of the witness myself! I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. Right after that, I called the police. By the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred? And where are you going to be standing later?
Maybe the map would be of help here.
I was standing right over here, right over yonder, hither and thither. I was standing in a beautiful field, surrounded by tall cliffs, and small cliffs, and forklifts. So you took the photo from that location, eh? I brought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to. It's pink because I like pink, in case you did not notice. Ho ho ho! Just like you! What a cute camera! Just like its owner! I made that joke twice, I guess, because I didn't expect the game to!
Okay, now I'm hearing the Jewish accent. You like went really hard into it there.
Yeah, I decided to go all in.
Why not Canadian?
I don't know how to do Canadian. I can do Jewish and that's it.
You just gotta put a wee bit of this on it.
It's too late. It's too late to apologize.
You're already kind of doing it there.
No. I just done speaking with an uptick on my voice. All I'm doing is saying words with an uptick. Whatever accent that comes out to be is whatever accent the voice I'm doing is.
Okay, it's...
Shaboingaboing! Chat, buy me an illegal U-turn shaboingaboing!
The fuck does that mean?
Chat, you know what the illegal U-turn shaboingaboing is. Cameron, let's foster take this witness's photo with a small but powerful model.
Combine Jewish with Australian and Canadian, maybe?
Hey, I want some bagel, hey. Good day, mate.
I don't...
Good day, mate. It's me, an Australian. Ah!
That's like Russian, then. No, Jaden. Jewish plus Australian equals Russian, actually.
Yeah, of course you do. What the fuck is Kurt talking about? Are you just agreeing with me because you're afraid of my actions if you don't? Do we have an imbalanced power dynamic, chat? Am I abusive? Is this a toxic relationship?
If there was a power dynamic, I could fucking promise you I wouldn't be on the bottom of it. Or are you talking about you in chat? Or are you just talking about you in chat?
What an out-of-pocket thing to say! Mac would come out like, I assure you, if there was an abusive power dynamic, I would be the abuser!
Yeah,
Like,
no,
sure,
for sure.
okay. That's definitely a thing to be loud and proud about.
Well, I'm not gonna be the abused.
I'm not an abuser, but I would be one if I needed to.
If the alternative is being abused, maybe, I don't know. Well, I guess, if I can take the abuse, then I would be the abused, I guess.
Alright then, Miss Faye. Time for your cross-examination. But I warn ya, make the witness cry again. And you'll feel the wrath of my gavel like she's gonna feel the... The witness's photograph. If equally you turn, you shall boing a boing.
I don't know.
I will see.
Karimasen.
Did you just say it's something in Japanese?
Hi.
Oh no, Mako's gone native.
僕は日本じゃない？日本人？僕は日本人じゃない。
Boko no taco.
そうですね。
Bangin'.
いえ。
Ni.
3。
You can't just respond with 3.
You said 2.
I did not say ni, I said ni.
Spell out.
N-E.
That's ne.
Yeah, ni.
They already have a knee. It's N-I.
No, not ni, ni.
You're doing it. You're not. It's,
Ni.
Okay. Stop.
Ni.
Did you say wildflowers?
Look, all I know is that in lyrics to a Japanese song, somebody at this goes ni. It's written N-E, and it translates to okay, question mark.
Well, I guess they just put like a little bit of a spin on it then. Because
Yeah, I think it's just an
pronounced-
inflection, because I know it's, like, obviously because it's an E, it's pronounced, like, ne, but given that it's, like, music and they're trying to rhyme, so I guess they, like, uphooked it to ni?
Remember, shot. A, I, U, E, O. Every Japanese syllable rhymes with one of those, and the E is spelled with an I, and the E is spelled with an E.
Okay, chat. Mako's never gonna get this, but Japanese rap goes so fucking hard. Because turns out having a language where there's only 4 sounds and they all rhyme with each other means that you can spit quick.
It's 5.
There being 6 sounds and they all rhyme quick.
So it's just like most languages have like just like the 5 vowels or something like that. I don't know.
No, in English we have ooh, ah, ooh, ee, ah, ooh, ee, ah,
You did some of it.
And then we have words that end in other sounds like t and sh and k and f. And it's like,
Yes,
there's so many noises, but in Japanese, everything ends in e, I, o, u, e, or
You did that wrong. It's A, I, U, E, O.
Yeah, I, u, e, o.
I, U, E, O, I, U, E, O.
Anyways. Did you read this line?
Yes.
Yes, the mountain is famous for its beautiful spring wildflowers. I say, in mid-fall. I'm kidding, it's February.
But it's only February.
Yeah. Spring. Well,
Can you restart the screen share? It's crackling.
Okay! You'll do that!
Chat, my gooch is sweaty.
My gooch is always sweating. Mako with the boy smell.
Listen, I don't use my air conditioner as much as a weaker man would.
1 second, I need to look up the U-turn shaboing-a-boing. The double U-turn shaboing-a-boing! There it is. I'm gonna put that on stream.
Tell me about your gooch.
This is a gooch-friendly stream. We're all about the gooch here. There we go. The illegal U-turn shaboing-a-boing.
I think one of the biggest things I'm afraid to witness when Creed makes it big are collab streams. Jaden, you don't even know. They once went on a Ringtail stream and just would not stop talking about 9/11 for like 20 minutes, even though we tried to get them to stop.
Nobody tried to get me to stop, I'm gonna be honest with you.
There were hints. If
Yeah?
not me just outright saying it at some point. I'm pretty sure it was very clear.
Maka, you might not know this about me, but I'm actually an antipath, and therefore I don't understand a single thing other people are thinking or feeling.
Yeah.
See, that's a joke about those people who are like, I'm an empath.
Am I an empath?
No, you're a simpath. Well, I couldn't wait for spring to come. Oh ho! I know just how you feel! I can't wait to come either! That's not a fucking shaboing-a-boing, that's a fucking hot dog horseshoe. Yeah, it's a double U-turn shaboing-a-boing! Just when I first started growing this glorious beard of mine! 3 days ago!
Yeah, we know. Oh, I thought you were gonna... Never mind.
I just couldn't wait, so I would have dyed blonde Santa beard until mine grew in properly. I wore it for all of 10 years.
Would you mind if we got back to the facts of the case, Your Honor?
Shut the fuck up, Edgeworth. I'll say whatever the fuck I want. I'll now go on to a tangent about hockey. Hockey is one of the greatest sports of all time. It's got ice. What other games have ice in it? You might say ice skating. It's got that too. Basically a better form of it. You can do a pirouette while you're playing. I don't give a fuck.
Would you mind if we got back to the facts of the case, Your Honor?
Okay, jeez. Somebody's not getting a ride in the Zamboni.
Was there anything strange about the two of them?
I'm a bad girl. I know I am. It looked like they were having a really serious conversation up there. So I decided to watch them, like some kind of peeping Tom. No, not at all! Everyone is like that! I'm peeping on people all the time! I love watching other people fight too! In fact, I can't get enough of it! Back on the topic of hockey after all! So as I was saying, once saw somebody get stabbed with an ice skate! Pretty ripped. Looked up. Charged them not guilty because that shit was fire. Actually, that's why I took this job in the first place.
Too much info, Your Honor. In any case, it's perfectly natural if you would have to keep watching them.
I love critically acclaimed film Fight Club. Never seen it, but I love it.
Especially dressed as they were.
Well, anyway, I was watching them very closely.
Do you have any idea what they were fighting about?
No, I have no idea. Why do you ask that?
Oh, I just thought that maybe you overheard what I said.
I'm going to cry now. I would never eavesdrop. I ain't dropping yous, sir. No. I ain't dropping no yous. I've got more class than that. Like TF2 Spy. That's alright, Miss Faye. Don't drag the witness down to your level. I'll drag her down to a level myself if you know what I mean.
Grr.
Why did you just say the word grr out loud? You could have growled or something, but no, you just said grr. What's wrong with you? Okay, that was a little fucked up of you, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to respond to that, so we're gonna move on.
Why did you take a photo?
Well, the two of them were really going at it. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a news reporter. I guess that part of me just kinda took over.
Smells like a liar to me.
Yes, I understand completely! Even now, I can't completely abandon my boyhood dreams! I misread it as boyfriend dreams. I still use my grandson to test my comedy routines on! Okay, let me hit you with one. Why was the lazy hockey player fired?
Why?
He didn't give a puck! Ooh! Ooh! Chuck Norris walks into a pole! The pole says ow! When Chuck Norris does a push-up, he's actually pushing the earth down!
I don't want to remember.
The boogeyman checks under his bed for Chuck Norris!
What does it mean when you have the opposite of nostalgia for something? What's it called?
I don't know, but it's like there should be a tinted glasses for the opposite of that. Would that be like cyan because red's the good one? So it'd be like a teal. You got the teal tinted glasses. I guess it'd be teal shaded at that point. Teal shaded glasses. Trauma. I guess. PTSD.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll continue.
So you want to be a comedian, huh? Not that it has any bearing on this.
All I could do was use my camera. So I took the photo of the crucial moment and gave it to the police. After that, I called the police.
You called the police?
Yes, because it looked to me like the murderer was going to try to escape.
You were already moving before the call came in. Thanks to the victim's note, we had already started our operation.
That was certainly tough luck for the criminal, eh? Okay, I got another one. Time waits for no man, unless that man is Chuck Norris.
If Terry Falls isn't the criminal, then there must be something strange in that girl's testimony.
Be careful, kitten. That girl has the judge wrapped right around her little finger. You're going to have a tough time poking holes in that testimony of hers.
You're gonna have to come up with something really good, Mia.
Okay. I zoom my camera and take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. That's when I hurried and took the photo that showed the crucial moment.
No, absolutely not.
What?
She took a photo before they started fighting.
I'm gonna save real quick if you don't mind.
Yeah, but it's gotta be just the photo given to that, right?
Yeah, because they're not fighting yet.
Your Honor.
Really? I mean, but like logic, like this has to be the right answer, right? Just the wrong thing, because like logically, she took the photo after they started fighting, but they're clearly not fighting.
Yeah, they took a photo that shows the crucial moment, which would have been the murder, but the photo doesn't show that. Yeah, we had the right thing. We're just on the wrong thing.
Witness. When you say you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant?
What the Sigma?
All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other.
Well, see, this Sigma over here was written on that gat, but that fleek hoe came by with the strap and glicked them. I don't know what to say beyond that. I thought it was pretty clear.
You testified that you saw the two of them starting the fight.
Well, they were squaring up and about to run hands when the other one blew the load.
Normally, that's the kind of thing you would refer to as a crucial moment.
It was a Florida Next Fest out there.
Why haven't you presented a photo like that?
They went Black Air Force on that man. Well, you see, I'm lying to you and also committing perjury in the courtroom.
The photo we presented was the only one there was. But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment... then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it.
Oh! My apologies, young lady. But Miss Faces, their assertion is not without a certain amount of merit. Speaking of which, Chuck Norris doesn't read books. He stares them down until he gets the information he wants.
That one's really bad. Well, no, because it's like a whatever show. You can certainly downplay.
That's by far one of the best ones that I've read so far, I think.
Yeah, I just didn't.
I mean, came up with so far. I totally came up with on my own and didn't look up a list of Chuck Norris jokes because I couldn't remember anymore. There's a fly in my room. Chad, if you
Russia, Norris chucks you.
Chad, if you hear like an electric zapping sound, I'm having a zapper. I'm trying to get a fucking fly. Did you read your line?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl. I used it all up. The film, I mean. You ran out of film? Just like great actor Chuck Norris's films? This photo was the last one.
Why? Unfortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined all of the photographs she took that day. All the other photos are of the witness herself, playing among the wildflowers. The witness herself? Then who took the photos?
Well, you see, the camera has a timer feature built into it.
So you took photos of yourself like some fucking freak? Who does that?
I remember taking some photos of myself once too. I know all about photos. Normally below the waist. Normally the girls.
Can we move on?
Chuck Norris does not own a stove or even a microwave because revenge is a dish best served cold.
Please, no more of those.
It seems that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all.
Wait, just a minute.
Well, if she had no film left, then she couldn't very well take more pictures, eh?
Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo. Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet. Very well then, let's get back to the cross-examination. Chuck Norris drinks napalm to fight his heartburn. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed. Yes, Mr. Judge.
Boy, this guy is really a sucker for sweet talk.
Huh. It looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention.
Yeah, it's sickening. You sicken me.
Okay, so we got more details. Okay. Suddenly they started fighting. The victim turned around and tried to run away, but she only got about 10 yards before she was down the way. Let's press this so far.
The victim, why do you think she tried to run away?
Cause she was gonna get killed by a what?
With her police training, she certainly knew better than to turn her back on a criminal.
This was a large, powerful man with a knife. If it had been a quaggy woman like you, I'm sure she would have acted differently.
What does quaggy mean?
I don't know.
Better quaggy than... Anyways.
Quaggy! Why... you...
If it had been me, I probably would have jumped into the river! Would have had a better chance of survival! Chuck Norris could dribble a bowling ball!
There's still something wrong with this testimony.
She only got about 10 yards if she was stabbed in the back.
Let me see. Oh. So you're saying Sergeant Hawthorne wasn't able to get away from him?
Well, it's a narrow bridge and it was swaying back and forth. Ask me, both of them were in danger of falling off. I only wish I could have done something to help her. That seems to make sense. Chuck Norris can speak Braille!
I wonder about that. He seems so kind of off.
Does it now? You have a good sixth sense.
I'm gonna be honest, I keep forgetting this guy's ear!
When you feel that something's off, that's when you need to figure out why.
If Terry Falls isn't the criminal, then there must be something strange in that girl's testimony.
See, Armando's also not swayed because he just has so much raw sexual energy himself that he cannot be swayed by other people. He is that much of a Sigma.
Be careful, kitten. That girl is the judge. It's the same.
Yeah, it's the,
I
if
said
you
it
reach the end of the
again, and I
dialogue.
didn't have to.
Honestly, Armando's like the one guy who could say kitten and not be that weird about it. Like, you just be like, okay, that's just a thing he does. Got it.
It's still weird, but it's
It's not as weird. The issue with this is that how the fuck did you manage to run 10 yards when you are here on this bridge and you're on this side and there is a hole here?
That's what I figured.
Just in case. Nailed it.
Witness! Your testimony is a joke!
What? Like those really bad Chuck Norris jokes the judge keeps making? I just... Miss Faye! I thought I warned you not to make the witness cry! Chuck Norris stands faster than anyone can run! Oh, it's so stupid.
One short testimony and 2 bad contradictions. There's no possible excuse.
You say there were 2 contradictions? Chuck Norris can do a wheelie on a unicycle!
It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the 2 of them were in the middle of the bridge. But if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then...
She would have hit a dead end!
You said 10 yards, but she couldn't have even ran 5.
She was a professional long jump champion. She had a dex of like 18, and so her long jump score would have...
Because Dusky Bridge has collapsed on that side.
We should really get somebody to fix that, not gonna lie. I felt like we kinda glossed over that, but maybe we should get somebody to fix the frickin' bridge. Chad, how is my Melissa Foster voice? Is it girl enough? Can I make it more girl? What would you recommend? What does all this mean? Champions are the breakfast of Chuck Norris!
It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to
it. Burk. Other sound effects, I guess. I'm honestly not sure how I made a GGG sound with my mouth.
No, it's like...
Is that the sound that a platypus makes? This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court? Has been committing perjury? Chuck Norris could strangle you with a codeless phone!
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion.
What do you mean?
There's one major mistake in this diagram.
What did you say?
What are you referring to?
It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred.
Sorry, this fly is really bothering me and I'm trying to get it. Did I get it? Did that work? No, it's still alive.
It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it.
I feel like it might be easier to just catch the fly if it lands on a flat surface and you have like a clear thing than a flat thing.
I don't have any, and also they just keep coming back. They're attracted to the windows. So you're saying?
I'm saying that even though this bridge is currently in disrepair, there's no evidence that can prove that the bridge was broken during the incident.
It's ridiculous!
You can't actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo. I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence.
So you're telling me that there was a chance that the bridge broke between the wait, people were there. We have witnesses who were at the location who could tell us whether or not that bridge is broken, right? Like, we had cops there who can tell us whether the bridge is currently broken. So your argument would be, did the bridge break in the 30 minutes between the crime being committed and the police getting to the scene? I guess hour at that time. In which case, why? What broke the bridge?
That guy's good.
He's an idiot.
Huh? What do you mean?
He planned it from the beginning. He's a genius, alright. That diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy.
Why that coward?
Well, Miss Faye, it seems you once again made a reckless accusation. I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself. No! It wasn't your fault at all! Chuck Norris can kill 2 stones with 1 bird!
Now then, shall we go on with the trial? I'd like to establish once and for all what it was that the witness actually saw.
Indeed. Alright, young lady. May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony? Chuck Norris can play a violin with a piano! That one's so stupid. What the fuck do you mean?
Stupid.
What the fuck do you mean? But it's so hard to go on. It's so hard to goon. We're all on your side, Miss Foster. When Chuck Norris writes, he makes paper bleed.
There's no need to worry. Just tell us what you saw.
Like, some of these are kind of funny. Though most of them are just nonsense. Yes, sir. Running from the crime, running in the 90s is a new way. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked up her in his arms, and he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw. Witnessing such violence must have been difficult. Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up.
If he accepts his testimony as it is, we're finished.
They don't say that.
Oh well. Maybe I'll stop off at my favorite cafe on the way home. We make a really great mocha latte.
This guy seems like the kind to drink coffee black, so the fact he's down for a mocha latte is interesting.
That's what I like, mocha.
Yeah, and lattes have, like, the cream and sugar and the foam and whatnot inside of them, so, like, that's an actual, like, you know, crafted coffee drink. Fun fact, the reason people love the pumpkin spice latte is because it does not taste like coffee. That's a fun fact for you.
This trial isn't over yet.
It's actually kind of funny. If you ask the average person what kind of coffee they would prefer, like what they want from a coffee, people typically respond to like, I want a strong, rich coffee and that kind of such. Like that's the thing they strive for. But if you actually check what people tend to buy and they prefer in actual, like, sales, people prefer lighter, less strong coffees.
Wow, it's almost like they don't like things that taste like shit.
I mean, some people like... Go on.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, some people like bitter flavors. Like, that's actually a thing. It's why bitters are an ingredient in alcoholic drinks. It's why coffee is a thing that people actually enjoy. That there's enjoyment to a bitter flavor sometimes. But at the same time, people in general prefer things that are sweet because that directly ties into our like limbic system really enjoying sugar because we need sugar to survive. All right, Miss Faye, your cross-examination, if you please. It takes Chuck Norris 20 minutes to watch 60 Minutes.
The contradiction is staring you right in the face, Mia. Go on the attack.
I saw that if I got YouTube Premium, I'll unlock access to 3 times speed on videos, and that's the only thing that's ever tempted me to get YouTube Premium.
Why do they lock that?
I don't know, for me specifically. That is true. Godot was the one who was like all about drinking the black coffee. But so far Armando, like he mentioned tea before and mocha lattes. Like it seems like it like did Godot get lobotomized in that injury? And just like only has like one personality line left? That'd be fucked up. Imagine if you got lobotomized in the same way a person gets flanderized as a character. That you just have one personality trait that that you had before. Which personality trait would you want?
But my money's still on he became a cyborg and he has to drink oil.
Mako, what personality trait of yours would you want to be all that's left if you got horribly lobotomized? And you can't answer, I wouldn't, but okay. You want a person who's, like, overly confident.
I mean,
well, not overly, but just, you know, as confident. You want to be you, but it's just confident. No more of the other parts, just you're a confident VTuber person.
If I could only have one of my personality traits, I think that's the most obvious one.
That's fair.
Because, like, from confidence, everything else flows.
That's fair. I think out of all the personality traits, I want the, like, friendly one. The part that's, like, good at making friends with people. Because then people can make up for all of my other failings I don't have. Running from the crime. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked up her arms. Press.
Are you saying that the victim didn't fall down on the bridge?
What the Sigma? Actually, he didn't...
Of course she didn't fall down on the bridge.
Don't interrupt the witness, you fuck!
If she had fallen down, this photo wouldn't make any sense. If that was the case, her coat would have been all muddy.
Objection!
That's what I said!
If you don't mind, I was asking the witness.
No need to be so rude.
Well, young lady? Of course she didn't fall down. The man in the prison uniform grabbed her before she could.
Huh. One step too slow. And then what did the defendant do after that?
Carried over to the car.
You personally witnessed that?
Yes.
Did anything strange happen when he did that?
Well, I don't know if you'd call it strange or not, but that's when the victim's scarf fell off. You mean this scarf?
The words match what we found at the scene. I don't see any problem.
Suppose that was the only way to make sure the body stayed hidden. No! River! River! Massive river!
Yeah, like it was established earlier that people don't get their bodies back from that river.
Yeah, the case that is related to this one, a body went missing in the river!
You mean the defendant carried it as
Yes.
Considering the size of the defendant, I don't think it would be difficult.
Yes, but let's remember
Sorry.
they were on a narrow bridge that was ready to collapse.
I'm used to being the protagonist. I knew it was gonna happen eventually.
Is it even possible for him to have carried a dead body on a bridge like that?
Well, the fact of the matter is that he did. That kind of talk is just silly.
Wow, why did he get so emotional all of a sudden?
That kind of talk isn't silly. Silly talk is like blah blah blah, go 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 blah blah, blah 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 blah. See? She's got a point, you know. Miss Faye, if you think there's some other possibility, please share with the rest of us. Chuck Norris once ordered a steak in a restaurant. The steak did what he was told. What the fuck?
What was that one?
Chuck Norris ordered a steak in a restaurant. The steak did as it was told.
Oh, okay. Why do you say that? It's already a broken down bridge heading away in the mountains. Doing anything more to hide the corpse would be going overboard, wouldn't it?
Yes, but that mountain is famous among us hikers. Surprising number of people go up there.
But it's February, right? And it was raining that day, correct?
There's also a small temple and a channeling dojo there. You know those monks? They just love cold, isolated places.
I think one is trying to say that the corpse could have been found at any time.
Besides, the witness is merely reporting what she witnessed with her own eyes.
And you're absolutely certain that it was my client who was carrying the body.
Well, he was wearing a prisoner's uniform, but to his face. So you're saying you didn't get a clear look at his face? Well, they were far away, and it was raining as well. But I thought I was only supposed to say exactly what I saw. Excellent! You're a remarkably honest young woman, despite the fact you've already lied twice on the stand! Chuck Norris can sneeze with his eyes open! Don't do that.
Why?
The pressure can cause your eyes to pop a little bit.
Weird. Okay, that's why. Okay. Something about this test is bothering me, but what?
Hey, kitten. You ever put salt in your coffee?
No? Why would I?
Why not?
Huh?
It may actually go better with coffee than sugar, right? Listen, my point is, if you're not sure, you might as well add a ton of salt to it. It might bring out the rust in something, like a piece of evidence.
He's right, Mia. Go present something. Got nothing to lose.
Accept the case.
By the way, I wouldn't put salt in my coffee. The two don't go well after all.
Back in school, during home ec, there was a cooking section of the year, and I think I mentioned this to her before, but we had to make crepes. It was my first time making crepes, and our little group was working together. I forget who did it, but somebody accidentally mixed up salt and sugar. And so the thing had a little bit of sugar and a lot of salt.
That hurts to eat.
Hold on, I'm muting for a second. I need to...
Really done? What are they doing? Yeah, you saw the pasta on my post on my Blue Sky, right? Hazing bugs? Oh. Are they not able to put a fucking screen in their window so that they don't have to murder things? Oh my gosh, I can't wait for that sandwich I'm gonna eat after stream. Which is why I need them to finish this dang section. Alright, that's it. They muted their mic to save you from noise. I'm gonna have my mic not muted to save you from there not being noise. That wasn't that bad, actually. It probably wasn't synced up. Was it synced? Let me listen. I'm like a just oh, the thing freeze? Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm just gonna play a dead time.
Sorry, I really had to try to deal with that.
So do you not have a screen?
On my window? Yeah, I have a screen.
It doesn't work?
There's like a small crack between where the seam is and where the actual where the screen is, where the window is, and they're able to slip in through there.
Why don't you just put like tape or something there?
Because it's in a really inconvenient location.
Are you not able to like get it with tape?
Like, I could hypothetically try, but, you know, it'd be a pain.
Is it like... up and behind the other window.
Yeah, it's
thing
like
or
up and
something?
behind the window to get to it.
Yeah, that's. I don't know.
Like, if the window is closed, I could seal it off pretty fine, but it's the summer, and I'm not closing my window. Okay, I'm gonna present this because there's a river.
Yeah. A killer not wanting his victim to be found. I can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There's a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found.
Eat the corpse! Exactly! It's fucked up that it's illegal to eat a corpse, but perfectly fine to eat a living person. Anyways. Well, what is it?
Take another look at the map of the area and you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about the river.
Those who are not aware, the rivers will live as Falcon. Those bodies have fallen and never recovered.
Ah!
In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found. If 10 murders were to occur at that same spot above the Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body in the water. Oh wait, let me get that baseline, hang on.
Order! Order, order! I want some Tim Hortons! I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye. But I must admit, it does seem odd to have not thrown the body in the river. Chuck Norris can clap with one hand. Ooh. 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 Mac, will harmonize with me. Ooh. This was a great moment. Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
How sad.
Perhaps Miss Faye would do well to try taking a dip in the river herself. What the fuck? Did you just tell her to kill herself? After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature.
What are you talking about?
My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did.
You can't just keep saying that like none of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw.
Quite true. Miss Faye, it seems that your assertion is without merit after all.
But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous. Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car.
That's certainly consistent with what the witnesses told us. The flu gets a Chuck Norris shot every year.
Please, witness, go on with your testimony.
I'll try.
All you have to do is tell us only what you saw. Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again.
Who is he talking about?
Alright, I'll do my best. After he stabbed her in the back and he put her on, he carried her over to the car. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there.
what did the man do then?
Well, naturally, he got in the car and was about to flee. That's when I came to my senses. I said to myself, I have to call the police.
And so that's when you called the police? You're sure that you saw that with your own eyes?
Yes, I'm 100% certain. There's no possible chance that they could do that, and we're gonna use the exact same piece of evidence for the third time. I don't know how to present this evidence to the situation.
What's
But-
up?
If she's here, she couldn't possibly have seen the being stored in the trunk.
Yeah, well, Miss Foster, it looks like you've done it this time.
Done what? Fucked your dad? Yeah. He's a bottom, by the way.
Made a crucial mistake.
Yeah, fucking your dad. Won't stop calling. Dad's a needy bitch. I keep forgetting this is me. Crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye? Chuck Norris doesn't breathe, he holds air hostage.
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hit the body in there. You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes?
Yes, and? Like the improv thing? A chat. Yes, anding in improv is a very useful tool. It is not a catch-all. There are times when you need to say things like no. So just keep that in mind.
It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here. Do you see what I mean? Even if you tried to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way.
My neck can stretch like a giraffe's. I won't do it. I can only do it once a year. Is that a good enough counter-argument? Can I go now?
Only do it once a year.
Edgeworth just be like, clearly the witness states that they can only stretch their neck once a year, so that must have been what happened, because that's what happened, says Edgeworth. And the judge is like, Miss Faye, how about you go fuck yourself? The evidence, they gotta go to a counter-argument. I never thought of that.
Pretty much. That's right, Miss Foster. From where you were standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car. I admit that the diagram shows a large outcropping of rock. However, it isn't so tall that it would stop it from seeing the car.
Prove that. That's right. It's not high at all. I was able to see his car just fine.
I'm so sorry, but that just doesn't wash.
Like you?
I believe it was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court, yes? This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells the whole story. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge. The outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff.
Ah! Whoa!
Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff. But still, you claim to have been able to see the killer's car.
Whoa! Whoa!
What are you doing?
No! Judge yelling. Order! Order in the court! Get me a double-double and a bucket of munchkins! What is the meaning of all this ballyhoo?
Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The fact that the escapee fled in a stolen car was reported on the news. You're witnessing a murder. I'm sure you can appreciate that the witness was very upset.
Yeah, but that doesn't cover the fact that she knew that the trunk was broken into.
She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it. But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes.
Oh! Mr. Judge? What is it? I was thinking of more Chuck Norris jokes! I think I must have remembered things wrong.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't just say that.
I just did, you filthy tramp.
Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect.
I am. Yes indeed. Quite true. You know what they say. Chuck Norris beat the sun in a staring contest. So just the fact I lined it up with you know what they say. To err is human, to forgive divine. We live in an expanding universe. All of it is trying to get away from Chuck Norris. I'm inclined to give you the benefit of the doubt to a witness here. Chuck Norris once went skydiving, but promised never do it again. One Grand Canyon was enough.
What? That's not fair.
Ha! Save the tears for later, kitten. Save your tears for another day.
Mr. Armando.
Look back until the trial is over. Now is the time to go forward.
But that wasn't fair.
Okay, kitten. You need to relax. Then you need to remember the other kitten's testimony.
I'm pretty sure I have said kitten 16 more times since I said I'm gonna lose it if I have to say it 16 more times.
Killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and the body in there.
So tell me, how did she know that? How did she know that he broke into the trunk?
Aha!
Well, Miss Foster, until you can explain how you knew that.
One second, I actually bumped a wire in my computer.
Man, this thing is going on for a while.
What is?
I currently have 3 different hangnails on the same side of the same nail.
They're a gang nail.
That's cool.
You're going to have a lot of very suspicious people on this side of the courtroom.
Do you think the stands are like on the two sides? Are they like rooting on teams? Like the home and away team? Well, witness? Well, I'm certain when he broke into the trunk, I heard him say out loud, "I'm a bad guy and I'm going to break into this trunk now." Then I heard a noise that sounded exactly like a person breaking into a trunk. Because there were marks left on the trunk lid. How do you know that? I'm certain they were scratch marks from when he broke into it. What? Let me see that photo. It's true. He certainly looked like scratch marks around the keyhole. Chuck Norris once kicked a horse in the chin. Its descendants are known as giraffes. It's obvious that this trunk has been broken open. When Chuck Norris does division, there are no remainders. Well, Miss Faye, Are you satisfied?
Judge is on her side. Can't make any mistakes here. What she just said. Is there a contradiction in there somewhere? I'll buy it.
Oh, yeah, sure, she's good. No, it doesn't work.
Melissa Foster. It looks like you finally betrayed yourself.
What?
You said you were in a field taking photos of wildflowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally got her.
Ha. I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here.
Then perhaps it would be faster if Miss Fay explained herself.
Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratches was...
Well, okay, well, there's some accusations here. I mean, we could just fucking send it. We could just take the shot.
We can't say that Xiao knew passing by, because, like, all we know is that she was that according to her, she was just in the area, but also, like, it wouldn't make sense to say that. Yeah. Saying that she's the owner of the car is like, no, because we know the car was kidnapped from a couple of lovers, and she probably would have said something like that.
Yeah,
the only thing is, she put the corpse in herself.
There's only one way that the witness had the chance to see those scratches.
Yes? What is it?
Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. The person who really hid the body in the trunk of that car was... Melissa Foster. It was you that did it, wasn't it?
That's ridiculous. That's like an insane jump of conclusion. I never did. That's ridiculous. It was the man in the prison guard. He's the guard. He's the one that...
I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Falls had been the one that put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open.
But he stole the car.
Yeah? He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light. Which means that the key would have still been in the ignition.
You would have no reason to break into it. Oh, I see.
Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. That it couldn't have been Mr. Falls that put the body in the trunk.
No!
Preposterous! Who even suggests that the witness put the body in there? If that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took?
Timer.
The corpse could have only been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. And we already know that at the time she was taking photographs.
Now's your chance, Mia. Finish this thing! On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself.
How's the timer function?
Let's take another look at this camera and see what features it has, shall we? It has a timer built into it, even a mini tripod. Why? It's almost as if she had brought this camera just to take this picture.
What are you trying to say then, Miss Fay? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed?
Well, she really did use the camera's auto timer. And the answer is yes, she was somewhere else.
She was wearing a scarf and a hat. She had killed the police officer, disguised herself as the as her, and then just framed the guy, basically.
Maybe. Exactly. She was not in the field.
Would the defense please explain further? When Chuck Norris was born, the only person who cried was the doctor. Never slapped Chuck Norris.
Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? And answering that question will also make clear Miss Foster's true identity.
Well then, please answer this question. Where was Melissa Foster when the incident on the bridge occurred?
And you think it was the victim? Naturally, the witness was right here.
But that's where the victim, Miss Hawthorne, was standing. Chuck Norris destroyed the periodic table because Chuck Norris only recognizes the element of surprise. Order! 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 Miss Faye! What on earth?
Your Honor, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. There it goes. This would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim.
How asinine! Of course Mr. Falls met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Falls.
You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in this photo was not Valerie Hawthorne.
What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life. Then who exactly is the victim in this photo?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness.
What?
It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster.
Me?
Just remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Mr. Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
But the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get him convicted.
So wait, was there no victim in this case then?
There's a victim, the one in the trunk.
Oh, that's not also Dahlia?
No, they found the body.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, no, yeah, they... yeah, now that I think about it. But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary. He don't remember exactly what she looked like anymore.
You were just making this up as you go along. Where's your proof?
Well, yeah, basically. I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like.
The note.
Mr. Falls had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification. Namely, this muddy scarf. It was Mr. Falls who requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster? On, dead.
Where's Miss Foster?
She is collecting herself in the lobby.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
The only question is, why did she do it?
Revenge because sister. Well, isn't that obvious? She's the real culprit.
Well, we'll have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again. Until then, this court is in recess. Chuck Norris doesn't shower. He only takes blood baths. The defense and the prosecution are both to wait in their respective lobbies.
Yes, Your Honor.
Understood.
Very well. This court is in recess. To be continued.
Okay. I need a sandwich really badly.
Look at a sandwich then.
But we're done now, right?
I'm going to keep going.
I'm not.
Damn, I felt like I did nothing this stream.
I mean, like, hang on, how long have we been live? It's been 3.5 hours.
I know, but I feel like I've done nothing this stream.
We've been getting through the game.
I know, but I felt like I've done nothing this stream. I've been focused on trying to kill a fucking fly this entire time. I didn't even eat any of my food that I got.
Well, what if we, like, watched Grand Tour while we both ate our food?
I'm gonna be distracted by the fucking fly!
I don't see what that has to do with the stream.
I wanna stream. But, okay, fine. Thank you all for coming this evening. Today's least loved view was the fucking flies.
If you, I mean... if you wanted to play, like, a single-player thing... I don't know. Like, if you want to keep streaming and it's just something I can watch you play, then that'll be one thing.
We'll see. You don't want to do anything?
I
I am done using my throat's been kind of hurting tonight anyway, so I'm done like participating. I just want to eat a sandwich and watch something happen. It's up to you if you want to do something or just watch Grand Tour or whatever.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I just need to kill a fly. But yeah. Thank you for coming this evening. I hope you all had a fantastic time. I know I didn't. Reed, you've changed something. I did not change anything. What's this one? Wildcard, you were in fact not hearing Insect getting the zap zap. I'm doing the zap zap thing, but I'm missing repeatedly, and it's frustrating me, and the room is hot, and I'm sweaty, and there's a fly, and I'm not able to do things, and I'm not eating my food. I'm a little irked. Also, damn octopus cake. Yeah, I know. Anyways.
Oh, your blinking looked really fucked up there.
I know, I'm standing up right now, so, like,
Oh.
the camera's not tracking me properly. I don't know. I'm gonna end the stream now. I will see you all next time. Have a good time. Good night.
No.